Hi everyone, this is Sky, and this is part two of my post-op top surgery saga. I left off in part one saying that surgery doesn't cause instant happiness, and I just want to elaborate on that a little bit. Now, it's one thing to have dysphoria and disliking your body, and it's quite another to have just self-hatred. I think it's important to cultivate self love before you embark on any major transition decisions. Because if you're expecting a surgery to suddenly make you love yourself, then you're in for a very unpleasant surprise. Now, I began my self love journey when I came out of the closet, and I cultivated that self love for a while before I did anything transition related as far as changing my body is concerned. And this is just my advice, and people can take it or leave it, but I really think y'all should, work on the self love part first, and then work on the changing your body part. But like I said, you can take it or leave it. I also have other advice about surgery. You know, I would advise people to carefully consider the decision to have surgery. Oh my gosh, please just carefully think about it. Weigh the pros and cons. Ask yourself, do I want this? And why do I want this? And don't let pressure from the trans community cause you to make a decision in haste, because that can totally backfire on you and make life kind of miserable. Don't let the trans community try to dictate to you how you're supposed to transition. It's your life and it's your body, so I don't see why they should get a say in the matter. Make decisions that you feel are right for you. And, don't worry about the other people who tell you what you should be doing to transition and how to do it as if there's some freaking rule book. Don't listen to those people. Do what's right for you. Also, I would say, as a word of advice, don't assume calamity, but don't assume for everything to just be a breeze and perfectly fine. Because though some people do have top surgery and don't have complications and don't have a lot of pain, there are some of us who end up with complications and pain, as I mentioned in my previous video. And I'm not the only one who's gone through this. One of my favorite YouTubers, his name is ElectricDade, and he also had a horrible time with his top surgery. And another YouTuber that I like, his name is Uppercase Chase, I believe, or is it Uppercase Chase One? Anyhow, he also spoke about how top surgery was for him and his post-op depression. So I would encourage anyone to check them out if y'all want to, so you can get other people's opinions about top surgery. And when top surgery isn't going perfect. And, I would advise people to think about the possibility of there being more pain than you would expect. Because I didn't expect any pain, really, and I got a lot of it. Now, the people who are watching this might end up not getting much pain at all, but just saying, in case it happens, I just want people to be ready for it, to know that this might happen. Top surgery isn't like this easy thing that you just do and then you're in and out of the hospital. It can have major physical and psychological and emotional impact on a person's life. So I don't think anyone should take it lightly. And I guess that's enough for the talking portion of this video series. And I should move on to showing people, what my chest looks like. So, let me stand up and show you all. And just as a little warning, if scars and seeing scars bother you, then you might not want to watch the rest. So, viewer discretion is advised. So, let me scoot on back and show my chest. I'm wearing my spiderweb skirt today. Woo! You can't see my belly button. Yeah, there's a reason for that. I don't want to get into that though. So, okay, here's my chest. Here's what it looks like 1 year post-op. On the side, there are these tiny scars. Well, they're not that tiny actually. Around here, this is where the drains were. They left a mark that doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon on both sides. And as you can see, the scars are really deep, and I don't like that. And I'm using jojoba oil, but I'm not sure if it's ever going to make a difference. And I was talking about the pokiness being gone from my nipples. It was more pokey, but those pokey pieces fell off on both nipples. So the nipples look very one-dimensional. And, it's not totally symmetrical, but, I can live with that. I just have a huge problem with the scars. Now, it looks like it'll probably take 10 years, 20 years for the scars to disappear. So, that's it for this series, really. And I hope that this has been helpful to someone out there in internet land. And I will see everyone on the World Wide Web later. Bye.